Hey there, fellow comic fans. Thanks for joining me to take a look at the new DC Comics maxi series, Superman Lost, by Christopher Priest and Carlo Pagulayan. You may be saying, new? Really? This came out last week. Calm down there, gotta be first guy. I get my books via online subscription, so while waiting for snail mail isn't easy, those sweet savings prevent the cost of my favorite hobby from making me an ex-hubby. Before we get into the book, I just want to clarify that references to the TV show Lost will not be tolerated. It is worth noting the pilot episode featuring the survivors of Oceanic Flight 815 will turn 20 next year. If that tidbit doesn't make you feel old, get ready for this. Christopher Priest has been writing comics since I was a kid. Seriously, back when Betamax was the best, the hottest game on the market was marbles, and parents put ugly turtlenecks on their kids for photos. Don't judge, I had zero say over my style. Priest was making a name for himself as the first African-American editor in comics. And by the looks of it, he was also probably my pediatrician. Needless to say, the resume is storied and long, so the dude has serious chops. But did they stack up in Superman Lost? Overall, I gotta say yes. One of my main criteria when evaluating a book is bang for your buck. By that I mean, you feel like it was an experience sitting down to read. Not, oh boy, I breezed through this in 5 minutes flat. The scripting here is solid. At times, however, I wish I had my Encyclopedia Britannica at the ready. With references to Hawkins radiation and quantum singularity, my brain went, Hawkins radiation? Quantum singularity? I'm not the brightest bulb on the tree, you know. The plot is cool enough. Superman is lost in space for 20 years. Wait, 20 years? What a coincidence. Yeah, I just broke the rules. Anyway, how did Clark get cast into the cosmos? It goes a little something like this. The Justice League investigate a submerged spacecraft and enjoy a little tug-of-war. Superman enters the ship to prevent that weird quantum singularity thing, and whoop, he disappears for decades, while it's only been a short time back on Earth. So where was he? Only future issues will tell. But stay tuned for my theory at the end of this review. The artwork is done by Carlo Pagulayan. Sorry if I butchered your name, sir. He also collaborated with Priest on the Rebirth Deathstroke title at DC. His style is smooth, sturdy, and does a great job complementing the story. No complaints here. So what's the verdict? If you're a die-hard Supes fan, definitely stick around. Despite it making me feel a little stupid, the first ish was a solid package. That being said, I can totally get the casual reader not fully committing to this comic. The premise does have blip-like vibes, and could come off as unoriginal when you first hear the concept. But I say keep subbing to Superman Lost. There's a strong creative team taking Superman to space. Sounds pretty darn good to me. Yes, before I go, the theory I teased earlier. Brace yourselves. Judging by the design of the ship that sucked Supes in, it's fairly obvious he was abducted by Mork from Ork. No? I'll show myself to the door. See you next time.